second year running that we've been down at Dromana. It's a great training location for us because Don Bosco Camp, who supply obviously the facilities for us to work from, is the food and the bedding and just the whole sort of area that we actually work from is a great location. We do all our working groups out of there with team meetings. This morning we've been down at Dromana Life-Saving Club. It's the second year running that we've used their facilities and their services. They've been really good for us. They set it all up, they run the whole morning for us. They've moved their little nippers program to the afternoon, which is a big task for them, so really appreciative for what they provide us. The boys have done 4 different legs. There was a board leg and a run leg, which was combined. There was a swim leg where they actually swam out 200 metres. They then commando crawled 50 metres along the sand, to then back into another swim leg to back onto the sand where they finished. We then had a swim rescue, which was an event where they had one swim out, they'd rescue, come back, and they'd repeat that a few times. And then the other one was the traditional, what everyone loves, the flag race. We had a winner from each of that, and then we had a playoff at the end where we had the top 2 from each team, from the 6 teams, and we had a winner out of that, which was Aidan Kennedy. The weather this morning's been pretty warm. It's I think this morning we were down here at 9 o'clock. It's probably hit around 21 to 25 degrees, and I think now we're probably just about to hit nearly 30 degrees. Fantastic to train in this type of weather. The adaptation from it is great, but we've used a good supply of hydrolyte this morning to make sure the boys keep well hydrated. Last night we had a fairly heavy training session, so it's critical that we recover between last night and this morning. The phase that we're in at the moment, we're probably in our sort of heaviest training block leading into games. It's our last block that we've got before we start playing proper practice matches, so we want to try and get the workload into them over this next week. We give them Monday off because our last session is on the Sunday. We give them a bit of a break and then we reload again, and over the next 3 weeks leading into our first practice match, it's pretty important that we manage our loads pretty closely. You're sort of getting to that point where players need more, some need less. We've got a lot of first year players in our group this year who actually need to manage their bodies well, and my philosophy, or our philosophy at Box Hill, is we've got to get to the line to play good footy. We've got a long season ahead of us. We don't want to break them when we get to that point. So that's pretty critical, this next little phase going into the next training block.